Well, I think we can fit in 2 squads if you want. Like, if you want 3.
Okay. If no one wants to be Charlie, then we can fit into what we have here. So, yeah. Slot into Alpha Bravo, and Platoon Medic is open as well, if you want it.
Do you want Charlie or not? I've just taken it.
They're too late now if you just join the rest.
Okay.
They are 10-man squads, right?
We should fit, yeah, because they're 10-man squads, as you say. Ken, Fergie, STS, slot up. Okay, I assume there's AFK. Can we have one from Bravo move to Alpha? Actually, never mind. Someone slotted in. Everything else is set. Going through.
Oh, we lost a new guy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
User disconnected from your channel.
What time did it select?
It was presets, but start time seems to be midnight.
Wow. In winter. It is June.
User left your channel.
Okay. So first things first, obviously we have some predicted enemy locations, these PEL indicators. However, although some of them will be indicating static enemy positions like garrisons or sentries, I imagine at least quite a number of these will be moving patrols. So the exact location of these are, there's no point planning around them, is my point, since a lot of these will be mobile. For which reason, I expect that we will hit contact relatively soon, probably before we reach the main woodland area, uniform Zulu. So for that reason, instead of trying to keep it 100% stealthy and trying at all costs to bypass patrols, instead we will maneuver into positions that will allow us to either take out patrols that are going to be an issue, or conversely, if we do happen to get bumped by enemy, we can then have some cover, whether that's terrain or foliage, to fight from, so we can fire maneuver to reduce attrition. So I've marked some points already that we're going to be moving between. Some of these points are what I think will provide good firing positions that we can use for covering. Others are just for reference, but essentially you can see we're going to be moving as one platoon up to Whiskey, most likely just platoon file. From there, we're actually going to split up slightly, at least for this section. The idea being that Alpha, you're essentially moving, making use of berms as best you can. We also have a bit of hilly terrain around that area to set up a firing position at Victor. The idea is that you're going to use Victor to cover the crossing, so Bravo can eventually make their first maneuver to the tree line towards uniform. And then obviously once Bravo is at that tree line, they can then provide at least some cover while we regroup the platoon at uniform. And then, as you can imagine, from uniform, essentially we continue Zulu, Yankee, some of which we're going to be using as firing positions, fire maneuver again. Relatively simple. Any questions or suggestions so far?
That's all good.
Okay. We will be trying to keep weapons orange, but I will leave it up to Squaddy's discretion. If there's a patrol in front of our route and they're walking towards us, then there's a good likely chance that they'll either spot us or they're going to be a danger to us. So I'd rather us initiate on them than the other way around. Going through.
Channels
Ken, what's your function?
Rifleman / ammo
Ooh,
support.
Misty.
Oi, oi, oi.
Whoop, sorry, wrong button.
Right, but if you
Chop his finger off. Can't do it anymore.
I was doing something else at the time. I do apologise.
All his fingers.
But so where did you put your finger then?
Around my rum.
So
Go
drinking.
single file, me in front, then red team, then red pad, then blue.
Can't let Chindit drive. He's been drinking.
No.
I need a refill.
Are we dropping comps or not?
Might as well keep him.
Just go for default, wherever the default is.
Are we in channel 1
Have
one?
you tried the old gears yet? Have you come across any?
No, I haven't yet.
Radio shit channel 1.
I'm on the Kraken at the moment.
Murray,
Yup.
was there any respawn in that last mission, or when you're dead, you're dead?
Dead.
Hmm.
That's alright, no?
Are there any body bags in this or not?
Don't think so, no.
I'm red, so I'm supposed to be right.
Long range.
You are now 2 IC, buddy.
We're always right, Darbo.
Long range.
Gosh.
Okay, red, lead out, northeast, east.
Oh shit, that's
East,
us.
northeast.
Dimitri, do you want to split up your AT teams?
No.
Cool.
Got blue as the machine gun team and red as the assault team.
You should.
You've got your AT team as the assault team, right? Okay.
I think
That's
we're
actually
okay
what they're
to
called,
move
assaultmen.
along here
Oh.
for now, so fall in.
Right, red lead off, follow up behind Alpha. Blue behind me.
You're gonna see me coming a mile off with this thing on my back.
That's why striker is the front man.
But with a front team.
It's very crispy, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Very moist, as you'd say.
Moist and crispy.
No point covering. Everyone just get in the water and cross.
Take all my clothes off.
He'll be stripping all his gear off here.
Yeah, I would definitely go
Bringing
through this
in,
naked.
That'd be in a poncho and yeah.
Someone light
Here
a
in the
fire.
vehicle?
That's right on the far side of the bank. Normally light on both sides, don't you, just in case.
Just in case. Then you can always find your way back over the water as well.
If we lit like 100 fires, they'll think there's more of us.
Ah.
Get ready, continue.
That's what I think we're all.
How many zippos have we got?
There's no CPOs
Reading your
anymore, so
classical
it's-
history.
we use
Who's going to tongue me dry after that?
No problems.
Wanna blue
I know.
face?
Never hit anything with that
What do you
thing,
do
I do.
environmental stuff then?
Let's
What
go.
sort of environmental
Me?
stuff?
Oh.
I feel like I got part of 40k
Things like that.
with these gas masks.
Ecology, okay.
Continue towards
Have you got a degree in it? or something?
Got a degree in zoology. You realise we've got the 74U rifle.
Vehicle heard north.
I do international projects mainly.
Oh,
Across the
right,
road.
okay.
So yeah, so I was in Africa and I was in Uzbekistan in November.
Wow, you get about it then.
I know, that's how I get stopped by the police when I come back. They wonder what I'm up to.
What were you doing there?
I was visiting the Aral Sea. You know the Aral Sea? It's not a sea anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I heard about it.
Yeah, I've got a project there.
The Salt Lake now?
Say again?
Is it the Salt Lake now?
It was a salty sea. It's now yeah, it's a salty lake. It's about I don't know. It's about a
I think
think he means
salt flats, doesn't he? Where there's no water.
There is water, but it's just, but it's not very much of it anymore.
It's seeping away, basically, is it?
Well, there are two big rivers that go into it, and they were basically
Cut off.
diverted. Yeah. The Amodaria and the Sirdaria.
Well, they it dammed it, or what?
Diverted for cotton. It's all Stalin's fault. Anyway, but they're doing drilling for gas now, so they can do onshore instead of offshore.
So no smoke in there then. But you can't set waste the character, just goes there.
When we get up to Point Whiskey up ahead, Alpha Squad's going to be looking east, we're going to set up looking north. So we're going to offset to the left of them in this tree line up ahead.
Is that a woodworking term, Dimitri? Offset? I think it is.
£1 for anyone who's zigzagged all the way up all them fence posts.
They're
Not fence posts, they're crayons stuck in the ground. Let's break off left.
I did all but the last two.
There's a little hill here.
Who's got binoculars?
Hopefully squad lead.
Vehicle lights northeast.
Slow vehicle patrol northeast, moving along that west.
Yeah, see that.
Maybe infantry with torches.
Don't go to the edge of the tree line.
What vehicle is that?
Not sure exactly what type.
Northeast.
My God, it's
A
really.
truck.
What are all those lights, Striker?
That's big.
looks like flashlights.
There's some street lights to the right. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, the only light
that I see is that truck there out
there. Or you see infantry.
If he gets shot,
Is that another one of those
Feel like being
mounted
alone?
trucks?
back up.
It might have an
Just
MG3
thinking
on
by
top,
myself.
but it's going to be soft.
Good time.
Could probably hit it from here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could.
They have enough people at the...
Your RPG self-destruct's like 900 meters.
It's right, I'll tie two together, it'll be fine. Well, actually, we'll just get
It does make it
Dartbell
so
to stand in front of me and we'll put the tubes up together.
Go twice as fast that way.
Prepare to move.
Moving out.
We're going to hold for now, but we are going to be moving out to the north. Just get ready.
Any target to the north? Any,
South north. Say again, Darkbell?
any distance or targets going north?
We can't visually see any infantry targets. There is one
Echo
vehicle
movement.
patrolling that may have a machine gun on it to the northeast. It's got its headlights on, but it's no factor for the moment.
How far are you going, is what I'm asking.
How far are we going? 700 meters north.
We're a wonderfully accurate assessment.
See, that's the pale that's marked on the map to the left somewhere. I'm gonna guess that's a patrol rather than some sort of sentry or fortification. Just keep an eye on your left side.
Red, head for those trees on the top of the next hill.
Yep.
As mentioned before, depending on how close they are, if you do spot them and which direction they're moving, then it will be up to your discretion if we need to set up a hasty ambush or not.
So what's going on here?
trees at the bottom of this valley. Wait for Alpha to get into some kind of position.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw like a roof just behind this hill.
That's probably a house there.
There are buildings to the north.
Right.
That's like a kilometre away or more.
Okay, but it seemed much closer.
Were you looking at it in the river?
It's possible there might be some enemy.
I was thinking that could be a fortification, that's all.
If you do find yourself in contact, you can use this terrain as cover. It's got a bit of a burn here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Let me stop at the top of this hill and have a look.
And then depending on which side you get contact, you can move on to
Hello.
burn.
Hash, they're behind me.
Yeah, there is a hut to the northwest.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Hold it.
Must have been blown.
No join on that patrol, that's supposed to be northwest. Actually, tally patrol north far. About 1 click. 800 meters. Moving on the road by the tree line, south.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, works
No,
now.
there's
Okay.
Patrol north about a kilometre on the road.
Hey, Roddy.
Probably on the same road that car was driving on.
Hello.
Yeah, I see a patrol far northwest as well. I don't know if that's the
Your
same
name
one
is
you
Roddy
mentioned. You said
Groundgear.
north.
You're part blue team.
I know.
Striker, is that road straight north or more northwest? It's due north right now. It's stand by for mark.
Basically, the town. It's actually off the border of the mountain.
Mark the arrow. That's their path.
See some enemy activity in that
Oh, I
direction.
do have this.
But it's
straight
far
on
out.
north.
It is.
It's on that
Winter.
dirt road that goes
Winter
along
Wonderland.
the
Yeah.
forest. That's the other patrol he's talking about.
That red leads that again. Say again? Keep heading north. Moving.
Copy that, Alpha.
Keep moving.
See
Ready
if
what?
you can,
Class you?
This.
Grenadier. Okay.
The greatest of attachments to any gun.
At the railroad line, are we supposed to pivot right now? Hold at the railway. Tally another patrol northwest. Stand by. 500 meters, moving south. Mark their position as well.
At the tree line.
Straight northeast. Yeah, we know those. Yeah, those are called out. Secondary patrol actually wearing a woodland due east.
Just waiting for Alpha to get sub, and we'll likely initiate on that patrol, and any other contacts that may be to the right or left if they're within range.
Those guys in front of us should be easy to bypass. We could just move in their rear, slip through, like we did earlier.
You realise the AT gunner's only got the 74U, which is going to be useless at 500 meters.
Well, don't hold
Does
your
everyone
AT rounds.
grab those? I guess not.
Just believe you will be fine.
Yeah, guide the bullets with your mind.
And rest your weapons on the railway.
I'm actually engaging.
I don't know.
Are you guys ready, Dimitri?
We can engage. We could bypass these guys as well. I don't know how.
That's not going to work.
We're doing a pacifist run, come on.
I feel like I'm in a Finnish World War II movie.
You mean World War III?
Do not fire, but line up on the patrol northeast.
There is only
Please
two
in
of
the
them.
ability to rest, then
Three.
move right.
3.
There's 3.
If we're engaged from here, we're gonna take contact to the northwest. That patrol is about 350 meters now northwest. That means enfilade fire, almost.
He's counting down.
We're engaging. The patrol engage. Rapid 3.
Oh. Front guy's dead. Middle guy's dead. They're all dead.
Hold fire. Alright, Dimitri. Now's the time for you to sprint to the tree line.
It's a shout when you get there, Dimitri.
Jesus.
We'll come
See
in.
ya.
Heading over northeast, get to the tree line.
Charge.
Guys to the left went active. Haven't seen us yet though, I think.
Go east on the tree line.
Patrol coming in from the right. It's east, southeast.
Yeah, keep moving forward. Don't want to engage them in the open air.
As soon as you hit the tree line, Dimitri, try and stay up in fine position. I'm not sure how effective it will be, but it'll be better than nothing.
Looks like they're actually withdrawing into the woods, northeast. That's where they may be moving.
When we get to the woods, grab a tree and take cover. Vehicle inbound southeast.
80
Get
up.
to the tree line.
80 up.
We're up.
Move to me, quick.
I'm where I am.
As soon as you hear a gunshot,
There's a gunner on the roof, careful.
Aim over my shoulder. Prepare to fire.
Gunner on the roof of the car.
To me.
Have it.
Dimitri, you take
MG
Oh,
south.
southeast.
ambush.
On me.
But where are you?
On the fucking road. Move up. Pay attention.
Dog bark at the AT.
Truck is stopped.
Gunner stop.
That's an ambush. Let's conclude it.
Red, move into the forest north.
Hold fire, 82.
Okay, we got
Dismount
squad
behind
to us.
it. Behind it.
Blue disengage, move into the forest.
Let's go.
Alright, Dimitri. As best you can, set up a fine position where you can cover Alpha so they can make it to
We
the
almost
tree line.
turned red.
We're communists. Fucking template. Alright, grab a tree, face southeast, we're covering Alpha as they move across.
I got a good position for machine gun here.
Yeah, we're going enemy infantry down the
I
road.
can only cover about 150 meters into the woods and my arc is cut.
I do see movement down the road far.
Machine gunners, get on the road, we got movement on the road southeast.
Alpha HQ, see if you can move further left. See if you can move further left. We're going to try shooting down the road.
Maybe I'm just blind.
Did we all just turn red?
Watch and shoot.
See if you can suppress down the road. Suppress.
Now, on the attack force.
Down the road.
Hello, Dogville.
Where are you behind me?
Hold fire. Hold fire.
Are you part of Bravo Alpha?
Alright, Prenny's to your
No,
front.
just
Don't
the
shoot.
two medic.
Can
I haven't
you
seen
heal
you in a while. You don't join server 2 anymore?
Alright, this is HQ. All squads move for point uniform.
been on the server 2 since
We will rally at uniform.
And heading down east southeast. Red team, take point.
Moving.
every night except for Western Sahara because I didn't like Western Sahara.
Okay.
Heading for point uniform on the map.
It's half an hour moving, because I have a feeling they're about to shoot me.
They should be aware.
From this point onwards, weapons are free. Just make sure you don't engage enemies that are so far away that our engagement will be ineffective.
Do you have your volume 25%, Wombat?
I'm adjusting it depending on the situation.
Alright, guess I can barely hear you. I was wondering if it was me or you.
We're essentially here and regrouped.
Grab a tree facing east. Blue, come up onto the left hand side of red. We're going to form some kind of line facing east.
I don't think Ace is an issue. It's mainly when you try and mix GM stuff with other things that it shouldn't.
Yeah, could be. Just pure GM missions on number 2 on my watch.
Prepare to move. We're going to try and stay in line with Alpha. We're going to be in a platoon line heading east towards Point Zulu.
Moving up the resume line.
Oh, that northern square will see us.
Alright, we're going to move south so we're behind Alpha. Still going to stay in line, but just show me right so we're behind the other squad.
Forming column.
Yeah.
Are we going column as well?
Stick line. Just be behind them. Red, you stick right behind them. Blue, stay offset left.
We're just gonna bundle up here. I don't know the formation.
I think he wants red line right and blue line left of Alpha's position, right behind him.
We're still on line. They might be coming, but we're line.
Seems like a skill issue.
More World of Warships would be good at this shit.
Blue team left side.
slow it down. They're trying to change formations. Give them better room.
Go, Zaf, get far right. You got the big gun.
Hello, good formation. Conga line. Tactical blob. Oh, this is gonna be easy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, bet we're not gonna get slaughtered when we get out of this forest. Blue, tighten up on the left.
Does anyone have a mine detector?
Yeah, it's called the conscript in front of you.
So, should we keep more distance?
Don't break a leg.
Infantry spotted north-northeast. Quite far. About maybe 100, 150? No, 200, sorry.
My wall, that's pretty close.
They're moving left to right, so heading northwest to southeast.
What are you doing, Dimitri?
Where?
Staying in the direction?
Directly in front of me now.
Point
You
at them
should.
or something.
What's the button to point? What's the button? What's the button?
Maybe Shift E. I don't know. There?
Yeah. I seen them moving through the trees.
Away. More than that. Sounds like bypass o'clock. Yeah, continue moving east. It's just about the square that's marked. Are they moving east or west? Southeast. Moving into the open, I think.
Alpha, stop.
Hold. Fucking colours. How are you managing to do that? Left team, guys with machine guns, push up. Striker, your team, come left. We're going to push onto the left-hand side of Alpha, up to the edge of the tree line on the east.
Our patrol's out in the open now to the northeast. Still travelling southeast.
That's 250 away, roughly, straight northeast. Tally. They have G36s, what the fuck? They're modern. They're like 90s, this way. Right, hold here, grab a tree.
Wait, you want the attack team to go to the left, right?
Say again, Dogville?
You want the attack team to go to the left?
far is this patrol to the north?
250 crossing right.
Did you want to cover the attacking to cover the left, or did I hear wrong?
I want to be online, really. Shooting for the other team.
Dimitri, make sure you guys are ready to open up, and then I'll be calling to engage.
All the guys to the north?
Mostly to the guys to your north, but if there's anyone else you can spot, feel free to open up on them as well. Just make sure you guys are ready.
Those contacts to our northeast, line up on them, do not engage yet. If you hear Alpha start shooting, then that is your cue to start shooting as well. I'm going to take this patrol out to our northeast.
Well.
Dark Bell, regroup with Striker.
So that's about 250 away, I think. Roundabout. I don't see most of them though.
First guy's gone through the tree.
Pop a GL on them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Second guy are in the open.
Yeah, I can get the first.
Striker?
No.
Yes.
Well, they're getting out of jail range.
165. About 150 meters.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's 250. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
vehicle.
Direction.
765.
Yeah, I can go this one northeast. Probably the machine gun.
Okay, you
It's
guys
with
ready
Alpha
to
shooting
move?
at it.
In a moment, you'll be moving first,
Prepare to
essentially
move.
following this bush line towards Yankee.
So very technical.
Plan for movement is to follow the bush line, east-northeast up to point Yankee.
Bravo's moving first towards Yankee.
Combat
Alpha,
is
you're
a
covering.
patrol.
Copy. I'll get Alpha on that. Alpha HQ.
You want us to move?
Yeah, I think you're okay for now. It's quite far out.
Red, lead us out. Bush line.
Alpha.
Blue, follow up.
You got that squad, large squad east. Open up.
What?
Yes, let's go.
Tackle movement.
Large rifle squad approaching southeast in the open.
Good cover.
We would be poised to ambush them here as well. We get good cover.
It's a whole fucking. It's a platoon.
This is
Like,
perfect enfilade fire. Single machine gun. I'll have a
Dimitri,
field
might
day.
actually be a good idea if you have your guys set
Set
up
up
here.
on
You've
the
got this berm you can use. You can
Setting
shoot
up.
down the long
Red
axis
team.
of the patrol.
Going in for that large squad patrol.
Catch them
That's
and
like
then
a bit more
enfilade.
than 300, I think. Set. Engage. Fire.
Now that's a finish. Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
Alright, they're all down. Dimitri, continue.
Red
Dimitri,
team movement.
continue to Yankee.
Continuing. Blue, let's go.
HQ.
Moving. Tackle.
Bravo's continuing to Yankee. Alpha, just hang tight for a moment.
I'm a grenadier. I have 6 grenades.
You get to grenadier 6 times then. More than me.
I shot 2 grenades and 1 flare.
I'm a medic, I have 90 rounds.
Yeah.
90 bullets.
That's one of the moistest ambushes we've done.
That's pretty nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty. It's
Alpha
cooler to do it in
HQ.
the jungle.
Well, you don't get to really
Alright, get you guys ready to step off shortly.
This is
You'll be
ambush is
following
Wasn't cool.
There's like a berm
It was
to the right of
easy.
where Bravo's moving. To the south, you'll be following that instead.
What?
On the other Thursday, we play Sock Night.
Oh, you mean SOG? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you're not an easy man to please then.
Well, this is my first Armored game in a year.
Didn't you play the... Oh no, that's the AFI you're going to play.
Dimitri,
I'm going
if you
to play.
just, it doesn't have to be bang on Yankee, if you just have your guys set up somewhere appropriate so they can cover Alpha's maneuver.
Yeah, probably use these trees up front.
The only thing I did was play the single player in November, which wasn't really good.
Which one? Old man?
When I played the
I'm
summer
going to call
team.
Alpha to start maneuvering now. Alpha HQ.
Grab a position,
Bravo's
face
getting set
east
now.
and south.
Good start moving.
Red get east, blue get south. Just gonna cover Alpha as they move up.
I don't know, I feel there's a purity to this. You rarely find it anymore.
It's all because I'm leading.
Yes. I agree, sir.
Yes.
Snore.
You better. I didn't actually realise there was a vehicle over
Yeah,
there,
lost his
but
gun up pretty quick, so it was no factor.
yeah. Can't help but wonder if there was supposed to be like a QRF or something that's supposed to chase us.
If there is, we managed it pretty well. We did get off easy, didn't we?
I think in this style of mission, I don't think there is. You just get the predicted enemy locations all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said in briefing, a lot of those aren't like 100. You know, they're not very accurate because they're moving.
Yeah, move around here.
This is just me, but when I look at that roadie's direction, I get a lot of frame drops.
Yeah, the Windheimer has a problem with trees.
It's kind of strange. You would think the winter map would be the best for performance.
Yeah.
And the problem is you can't hide the trees very well in winter because you've got to be able to see through them. So the textures have to be higher resolution at further distances.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just see like the big bits of bark, like tree trunks, and the forest looks more empty than it is when you get close.
It's kind of weird sometimes with trees where it's almost like the level of detail. Like if I'm looking at the tree line far to the southwest, if I'm looking without the binos just zoomed in, it looks relatively detailed. But as soon as I go into binos, it's like the LOD drops rather than increases. If you see my meaning, it's going like the opposite direction.
I get when I look over my shoulder, more trees appear suddenly.
You just don't see the part that looks shit. It's probably the same model. It's even more abstracted.
Alpha HQ. If you just find a good position to set up where your lead man is now, and then I'll have Bravo step off for the endpoint.
Prepare to move.
Whenever you're ready, Dimitri.
Red, needles out. East.
HQ. Alpha is moving.
Bravo.
Introducing the guy with the mustache anymore.
Yeah, I changed it a while back.
Heading for those two barns. East, northeast.
Now you look like Donor.
Is it to reflect like your IRL face?
No. I like to use a face that's not common. So there was a point where a lot of people started wearing that mustache. So I choose something that I thought not many people would have.
Right. I wish there were like more beard faces. I mean, with like a 3D beard.
Not many people are Chinese.
Bravo HQ. Sorry, I meant Alpha. Yeah, it seems pretty empty, so if you just start moving as well for the end point, just follow the burn.
This animation is so bad. Ugh. When you reload this GL,
Clear beyond the tracks. Seems to be a white truck at the extract.
Yeah, the size is a bit weird as well.
the entire model is in front of you.
There's multiple trucks, just more to the left.
Step for the truck.
This is the part where we got told that someone forgot his gloves. We gotta go back and get them.
Yeah, sorry if this mission wasn't exciting.
That's good. The 2 ambushes we had were great. The car and the squad.
No problem.
That was a textbook ambush, that last firefight.
Only they opened their eyes.
Looks clear.
Oh, it didn't have enough paint for one of them.
We clear the area?
Might as well. Bravo's, sorry, Alpha's a little way behind us.
Yeah, drivable.
Right.
Have a poke around, sit in the vehicle, turn the heater on.
We have a 2-story building here next to the...
Do you think we should actually drive out of here or just index?
Not everyone is here yet. I need to wait these 10
I get a feeling we're going to be ambushed, Tackle. Could be
That
wrong.
would be too moist.
Okay.
You were wrong.
Yep.
That was a little bit snored
Yeah.
User left your channel. User disconnected from left your channel.
Yeah, not the most eventful mission or the most challenging, but at least we did some good ambushes there. Alpha?